Hi, how are you everyone? Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. I'm Mabu Nakagawa. Today, I'm gonna be presenting Toyota and BYD. For those who would love to drive a car, or if you are a mechanical engineer, you must know these two global companies, right? Toyota is of course well known as a Japanese company that is a leading automotive manufacturer based in Japan. Basically, they are an automaker which produces wide ranges of vehicles, including cars, trucks, and also engage in other business segments such as financial services and robotics. For example, they're gonna be 100 years old in some more years, and they are still growing. Toyota will shift to a more efficient production lines with unmanned transport using a method such as connected technologies, AI, IoT, and big data. In Japan, besides that, we have Toyota-related manufacturing sites like subsidiaries, where are owned or controlled by parent companies. We have many small to medium-sized enterprises in Japanese business community. I think nearly 95% of the entire companies established in Japan are relatively smaller, whereas the larger companies such as Toyota is only a few. So it's not surprising to exaggerate that Toyota is controlling Japan. If a sales volume, gross profit, and capital gain or whatever indicates found in Toyota is down, that means everything is down because we depend too much on Toyota. However, there is a rumor that sooner or later, within 3 years, Toyota might be dropping their social position from the top to the top of the world to the lower rank. Well, to be honest, Toyota is already no longer number one company. Yeah, they are already ranked second or third, but we are quite sure soon enough they will be reduced to a lower rank soon. You know why? Because of this company, BYD. Build your dreams. Have you heard of the company's name? Actually, in Japan, BYD is not quite a famous company. Yeah, their brand awareness in Japan is quite low, to be honest. At least lower than Toyota. Yeah, if you allow me to describe briefly about the BYD, let me just tell you real quick. Yeah, BYD is also a competitor and a similar automaker for Toyota, where has grown their market share in China. They specialize in automotive as well as Toyota, but the biggest differences between BYD and Toyota is BYD has a strength with electronics, and also they are expanding their business opportunity for renewable energy. Simply just like rechargeable batteries utilized for electric vehicles. Mainly, BYD is looking for its innovation in green technologies, which are good for ecosystem. In the first stage of company foundation, the CEO named Wan Chuan-fu founded BYD in 1995. As far as I see the company's logo, it looks like a yoiko in Japanese hiragana. Yeah. Don't you think so too? For me, it sounds a good boy in Japanese. Well, at least as far as I know of BYD, their company vision, philosophy, and the way they are heading to are absolutely same direction as the world is heading to. In January 2023, BYD finally came to Japan. They firstly released Atto 3 in Japanese market, and most recently in this September, they started selling Dolphin. What's amazing things about this product is the price. Speaking of EV, you never think it's cheap product. No, it's not. The fixed price is 3.7 million Japanese yen or above, but if you purchase it in a combination with a tax deduction, yeah, you get a discount at 30% or more. So that you can save up to 700,000 Japanese yen, which is a lot of money. You get a brand new EV at 3 million Japanese yen. That's a great deal. Yeah. The initial cost of purchase might be a little bit higher, but in the long run, the operational cost will be much cheaper than refueling with gasoline or diesel. Who the hell hates the EV? EV produces zero tailpipe emission, which helps to reduce air pollution, and it contributes to improving local air quality. Whichever the world goes left or right, EVs are next generation of automobile industry for sure. Well, Toyota must have known and acknowledged that the era has come or already come, but nevertheless, they are behind the global trend. Why? Why the hell is Toyota losing their electric vehicle race? How come they are so behind the competition? China exported only about 400,000 cars a year, less than India, the United States, and a tiny fraction of Japan. But China made a dramatic progress within a few years, leaped ahead of India, followed by the US, and it's on a track to beat the Japanese to become number one this year. Holy cow! BYD is now gradually exporting one EV after another to Japan. As of today, BYD is already becoming number one for the domestic accumulated sales of electric vehicles. They hit 2 million units. Technically, they have reached a total of 287,454 EVs in September. That's a record breaking. BYD broke their monthly sales record of 287,000 units last year. Number 2 was a Volkswagen made in Germany. Yeah, Volkswagen had been ranked number 1 in sales for years in China market, but BYD swept them away. Oh, dude. Yeah, that is exactly what the Sengoku era began then. Yeah. So in a word, number one company was absolutely Tesla Motors last year. The total number of 131 million units a year. Tesla is first by a long shot, and number 2 is BYD, sold 910,000 units. And how about Toyota? Yeah, they were ranked 27th. They only sold 110,000 units. Does it mean Toyota is a loser? Quite not right. I mean, not even close. Toyota is representing an increase of 20% of compared to the last year, but not for EV. Then what is it? Gas vehicles. Gas-powered vehicle is the main source of revenue for Toyota. Yeah, in terms of global market capitalization, yeah, Toyota is ranked number 1. I'm sorry, Tesla is ranked number 1. Toyota is number 2, and BYD is number 3. So BYD is almost around the corner. They are getting so close. Japan's EV sales just account for 2% of the domestic market in fiscal 2022, as compared with nearly 20% in China and Europe. Plus, the total number of EV sales in the world has reached 10 million units, with an increase of 55% compared to the last year. So, the result of competition is obviously China. Looks like a winner. Yeah. So, based on the fact that the global demand for EV is gradually increasing year after year, there is no question that Toyota is gonna be a loser. Why this happened is because in the background, the UN announced the ban on the sales of new diesel and gasoline cars by 2035. That means Toyota is gonna be gone at this rate in 10 years, because Toyota has the strength for gas-powered vehicles, including cars, trucks, and public buses, and whatever you drive. Yeah. Earlier this month, Germany pushed back on the idea that all internal combustion engine by burning the fossil fuel must be so banned. So instead, the engine powered by green should be welcomed. This is basically the European vehicle trend that is also called EV trend. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, with that being said, in other words, the UN is trying to exclude Toyota out of the automobile community. If Toyota got kicked out of the competition, they have no hope, and the Japanese economy is gonna be absolutely messed up. We know it. We know soon enough it will happen because the UN started regulating the combustion engine cars. Then China sensed this was not good. Yeah, they figure something innovative must be needed for the competitive automotive industry. So the CEO of BYD raised his hands and like Barack Obama saying, "Yes, we can change." They started developing electric vehicles rather than Toyota produced more combustion engines. That's why Toyota is having a late start. In spite of the fact that Toyota's factory was not as good automated assembly line as Tesla Motor designed, Toyota sold almost 10 million vehicles in 2022 and has a market value of above 254 billion US dollar. Okay, remember the number 254 billion. By contrast, Tesla sold 1/8 as many vehicles, yet is valued at around 791 billion US dollar because investors believe in Tesla's growth potential. Toyota has longer said we want to offer customers the choice of new energy vehicles with hydrogen fuel as well as a battery, but it didn't go well. Toyota aims to shift to an EV strategy instead of hybrid vehicles, but it's too competitive to beat China and the US at the same time. Also, it's too late transmission to a battery powered vehicles because, like I said, China is already around the corner. So it's quite difficult for Toyota even to catch up with BYD. Basically, Toyota didn't really commit to EV development and focus more on hybrid. Yeah, they spend too much time on producing hybrid cars, where let the market for some times. It makes sense for Toyota to cooperate with a Chinese company that is leading the way in EV development, but it doesn't mean Toyota can beat China. Yeah, China already controls lots of lithium battery market to produce more battery rather than trade it freely. They will just push overseas companies to use Chinese manufacturers or even give preferred status and images to Chinese companies. So China doesn't care to cooperate Toyota. That's my personal opinion, though. Yeah, I'm not sure what do you think. Well, there's a lot of conspiracy or weird answers here. So I never say I'm right, but believe. But I believe why BYD is becoming a bigger automaker than Toyota is because BYD's products is super cheap and the quality of a product is super excellent at the same times. What does make it possible? I'll give you a clue in the next chapter, okay? Thanks for watching.